Sterling, and Chris. Quiet everybody please, let's lock it up and roll sound.
Rolling!
Undisputed.
It's trans people standing up and representing ourselves in the media.
Action, Chris.
We didn't do any of that when we dated.
That's groundbreaking. That's revolutionary.
There's your safety there. And Sue, step out for me. What's the over the shoulder?
I wanted to make the switch because I wanted to create a sense of joy and optimism and hope while still viewing trans people's life situations in a realistic way. Not to gloss over what people deal with in terms of housing and employment and personal safety, and to take that and to create humor that is not laughing at trans people, but is laughing with trans people at the unjust world that we live in.
You had an anaphylactic reaction.
There definitely have been shows with trans characters as an integral part of the show, or maybe even a central focus, but to my knowledge, I don't believe there's ever been a show about a trans character.
A lot of people have asked, why have we stuck with this? And the answer is because it's right. It is a good thing to do. It makes a difference in people's lives. For them to see a show where trans people are central characters, not the moral lesson of the week, not the butt of a joke, not there in the background, not there as the like wacky friend who's on once and then gone again, but to actually have this from the point of view of trans people, multiple trans people in a TV show. Extraordinary.
The reason that it's so important is that nobody else knows our story, and there's too much misrepresentation and too much fear. This is our time to come out and tell our stories. On this set, we're not a minority, and it's a really great feeling. And it's also amazing to see these trans crew members and producers working in the industry and being respected for who and what they are.
Action!
We're showing that trans people can act, and they can act themselves. It's a big deal to have these roles being played by non-cisgender people, because there's a lot of actors out there who aren't getting these roles that they should be getting.
And I have reservations about you calling Chris an it.
I think the switch is going to change the world. I love being able to be here and to help the world, to give back. Like that's very powerful for me.
I feel honored. It's nice to be able to make something that changes the world for the better. And less majestically than that, I love being on set because there's all these people who are around making the show possible. I love being able to speak about it in public and tell people about this great thing that we're making, and then to open people's minds about transgender issues.
Okay, cool. Let's cut there. Let's jump in our close-ups.
A cam good? B cam good?